Good morning. Welcome to Somewhere in Colorado. This is Altitude Living, where I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area. Talking about all the areas you love. Maybe you don't know them that much yet, but you're about to get to know them because we go from the least expensive to the most expensive, talking about, gawking about all these houses, all these areas. So if you're into that, you're in the right spot. As you guys do it, just like take note from GGB down in Berlin Branch Hats, down in Bailey, and Christian and Allie over in Austin. Let me know where you're watching from today. Throw it in the comments. Say what's up. Good to have you guys here. Let me know. Give me a mic check. Am I sounding good? Am I looking as good as I can? It's summertime, Sean, and we have tremendous weather out here. If you're down in Austin, Texas, probably like 100 degrees, and it's a beautiful 75 to 80 here in the mountains. So let's get on into it. We have a good list today. Let me switch up my screen here. Boom. Get this David banner off. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if I'm coming through clear. Hope you guys are doing well. We got several homes up over the $2 million mark, but we are gonna start at 1/10 of that. At Oh, we only got one photo here. Okay, I'll just let you know this. There is a $288,000 home cabin available over on Mineral Lane. I only got one photo here, so we're not going to get into much to talking about it, but it's Catherine Carlson of Homes and Lifestyles of Colorado's listing, lacking the photos. That's all we got. We'll dive into deeper to this next one here over in Roland Drive, 1242 Roland Drive. That's what we do with the video. Keep it rolling. That was bad. The bad jokes coming in strong early this morning with summertime. Sean, this is 1242 Roland Drive. It's a one bedroom, one bathroom, 600 square footer. Looks like they put a brand new roof on there. That roof is giving brand new. Looks like you're down by some type of water feature as well. Let's pull up where we are. Cool. Okay, so you're back by GGB, back over there. Back in the Berlin Ranchettes area. So not too far from 285. Looks like a straight shot up here, right by the Loaf and Jug, right in between the Loaf and Jug and Pine Junction. Go over to Crossroads, get yourself some brisket. There you go. It ain't much, but it is for sale. Let me start my quick time video too. Boom. All right. You got not much, but it's been remodeled. There we got some hyper local insight. I'm your overall area insight. We got GGB that's deep in the Berlin Ranchettes. She said pretty deep in the valley, the northern part of Berlin Ranchettes. Melted Metal Car Services is at the intersection at 285. There you go. Thank you, GG. Good morning. So this place has been remodeled. I mean, it's a 600 square foot cabin remodel, but you got a bathroom. You know, they really took the soul out of the cabin feel of this. I will say that they remodeled it with the Home Depot classic colors and flooring, and they stripped it of its heart and charm of a cabiny feel, but whatever. I mean, we see a lot of rundown cabins. I guess at least this one has updated flooring and stuff like that. So there you have it. Sitting on, we got a acreage over here, but it being 1.26 acres, being brought to you by Adrian Hers dog. Whose dog? Hers dog of LPT Realty. Asking price is 349,000. What is up? We got Shay Delight. No, not Delight. Shay Dite. Dite. I'm probably butchering that. Good morning. Watching from Grand Junction. Moving to Evergreen. Love that. That as you watch this, we'll typically get into the Evergreen stuff a little bit higher up in the price point here. But moving on over to 2007 Virginia Street over in Idaho Springs. A lot of things popping off in Idaho Springs, including this new property here. It's a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,263 square footer. Does it have a driveway? It doesn't look like it does. That looks very Idaho Springs to me. Shay D8. Nice. Got it. Welcome to the channel. I don't think we've had you on before. Good to have you here. So this is a common, I'd say a common Idaho Springs thing. One of the things about building the houses in like the 1800s is that they didn't really care about your driveway at all because they weren't driving. So this is just past Virginia Canyon up on the hill there. So you do have good access. You could just throw on your rollerblades and skirt right down Placer Street to 17th to hit Minor Street, where that is where all the Argo Mine, or not the Argo Mine, I'm the Tommy Knockers Brewery, Pickaxe Pizza, Bojo's Pizza, all the good things going on over there. That is it. Let's see. I guess we'll go through this one a little bit. I mean, I like the really old houses up here. They're charmers, especially these minor community homes. Sometimes the flow is a little bit wonky. Sometimes the bedrooms are a little bit small. Ceilings a little bit low sometimes. This one looks fine. Shay, what's up? What's got you coming over from Grand Junction to the eastern slope? All right, flooring looks good from far, but far from good. It needs some work. Even though they put down some newer flooring, you could see things like right here in the corner. Actually, you can't see it right behind my fat head. Let me move myself here. Like right here, I'm looking at it. Okay, that doesn't look like that's been done uh super well. Yeah. Yeah, bring your work hat on this one. Oh. Yeah, all kinds of locks there. All right, interesting property. We won't go too far into this. Mary Rosinski with Keller Williams is listing this for 395,000. Year 1907. Okay. I think they had cars then. And they started cars in like 1913-ish. And yeah, I saw you guys chatting it up about the heat this morning. See, it's going to be like 92 or 96 up in Denver, down in Denver. Not up here though. We're typically like 10 to 15 degrees cooler. So it's been like 75 to 80 where I am, and That's perfect summer weather. That's good front porch sitting weather. Our next new property is 84 Crestview Drive. This is a three bedroom, two bathroom, 1,608 square footer over in Blackhawk area, being listed by Kelly Dolph. I don't usually see Kelly Dolph selling over in Blackhawk, but here we are, folks. Here we are. This July 26th in the year of the Lord 2025. Kelly Dolph is thrown down on a Blackhawk listing. It looks good. Three bedroom, two bath, 1,608 square footer. It looks like a modular home. I'm not going to dive too deep to see if it's a modular home, but this structure, the way that this is set up with the beam here, it's giving modular home vibes. So typically that's fine as long like as far as getting financing on a modular home, as long as it has like a certificate that it's a modular home and it's not a double wide that was laid down there. Perfect weather. I like this. I like you guys encouraging other people to move out here. The gift inside, down the hill, GGB, up the hill, two different conflicting things. So, make a break to the mountains. It is gorgeous, and everyone's like, showing where are they from? I think they were from Texas, but they're like just no AC. I'm like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, there's a couple days out of the year that it'd be nice, but as long as you're not getting taking direct Colorado sun to the face of your house, open a window, you'll get some breeze, you'll be good to go. Oh, we got a little bit of a drinker in here. A lot of bottles. It's this 1,608 square footer has a wine room. Cool deck looks good. Nice, easy living. It looks like easy in, easy out. I don't know about the access. Look like you might have to walk a little bit there. Sitting on zero point 0.5 acres. Asking price 475,000. 189 Sioux Trail. This is a lovely two bedroom, one bathroom, 1,064 square footer over in Evergreen. Looks like Forest Estates, if I had to guess. Oh my goodness. I am freaking good. I could tell just by the not the aspens, is a very specific type of tree. It's not just a pine tree, but the long, skinny, like a lodgepole ones there. But yeah, so back up in Forest Estates area, especially coming in at this price point in Evergreen. Forest Estates is a pretty good guess. So this is going to be back up Brook Forest Road. You are Clear Creek County, so you're not Jefferson County, just Jefferson County and Clear Creek County kiss right about here. So you're in the Clear Creek side, which means better taxes. Um, Lower, better is in lower, unless you like paying taxes, you freak. But this is just up Brook Forest Road. We'll take you right out to Evergreen Lake, Evergreen downtown. You're probably about 20 minutes from there. There is a little section of this access up here that can get a little bit persnickety, but yeah, it's nice, less expensive housing up in there. Sometimes you can get some views. This is the wilderness cabin on the canyon. But once you get back up in there, it's looking good. For 480,000, it's looking great. Two bedroom, one bath, 1,064 square feet. Cool. It looks like a nice clean home, under 500,000 for over 1,000 square feet. Come and get it. Being brought to you by Craig Hafferman of Assist to Sell Real Estate Services. Asking price is $480,000. Let me get my need to get my QuickTime running for my video editors here. QuickTime player. You're not even seeing this happening in the background. New movie recording, play, and then we're back. 1824 Lazy Z Road over in Netherlands. We don't get a ton of Netherlands on here, but look at this little cutie patootie with the we have been traveling. Sorry, I just saw the comment. We have been traveling full time for 5 years, and Evergreen is where we want to stop for a bit. Love that. Well, if you, it's the first time I think I've seen you on here, Shay, but that is what we do at the Moxie Property Group. I'm the team leader at the Moxie Property Group. And if you ever want to get some guidance, if you don't have a realtor that you love and trust out here, I would love to be that guy. So you can reach out to me. There's a couple ways to do it. You can hit me right here, right now on my celly goes directly to me. Or you can go to Sean.Murphy at moxiepropertygroup.com, or you go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and you can look at all these homes in all their glory. Set up a search. Go check all my YouTube videos. I have some pretty good evergreen YouTube videos if you haven't stumbled across those yet. But 1824 Lazy Z Road over in Nederland. Nederland is a fun, quirky little mountain town, and they just bought the residents of Nederland. They just purchased Eldora Mountain Resort. What a cute little mountain town win. You're wondering if like Vale Resorts or who's the other? Altera was going to purchase it. Nah, nah. The townspeople, the community purchased the mountain. Gonna keep it local. Gonna keep it weird. That's what we like about Netherland. Cool. It looks like. I mean, is this? It looks feels very cabiny, but those flooring. The flooring looks. It's. It's. I'm thinking this might be radiant floor heating. Let me see. This would be a pretty low price point to see a home that has radiant floor heating, but this just looks like it would be. I'm gonna dive in here. Heating. Utilities. Nah, just forced air. Okay, all right. Well, that would have been crazy if it would have been at this price point. But this is Jessica Fitzer of 8Z Realties listing, asking price 590,000. We got a couple. We'll just give you a sneak peek. Got a couple bangers. What do we got? Evergreen, Indian Hills, Evergreen, Golden, Idaho Springs, Evergreen. So Shay, you might want to stick around. We got a bunch of nice new bangers coming in over at Evergreen, top of the list. But next up, 42 Catamount Ridge Road. This is over in Bailey. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,818 square feet. Where at in Bailey? Sleepy Y'all, you're gonna lose your head over this one. So not as far back as the last one that we were just looking at here, I believe. But yeah, down Roland Road, right by your Happy Camper Cannabis, man. You can go get your weed gummies, man, and then just chuckle as you watch. I don't know what shows are funny right now. South Park. We'll just go. We're in Colorado. We'll go South Park. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,818 square footer. Looking good. Get the nice tongue and groove ceiling, nice skylights. And if you guys didn't know, currently, I mean, I don't know if you're looking to buy or just rent over here, Shay. Either one is a good idea. But we currently have the most inventory in Colorado that we have had in the past 10 years, especially as we're still in the middle of summer, but people listing the properties now, or the people that have already been sitting with their home on the market, as we get closer to those kiddos getting back to school, football season, fall, everything like that, you're going to find those sellers that are going to be more apt to say, let's make a deal. I could probably get this umbrella thrown in for you guys. This umbrella looks like it was a surrender flag in the Civil War. There you go. All right, Rosalie is where Happy Camper is. Rosalie becomes Sleepy Hollow, then hooks up with 72. Thanks, GGB. I appreciate you. that is that sure is something. That's what I say when I see stuff like that. That's my very non like critical slamming way to say what are they doing. Cool. All right, there you have it. They only have 15 photos on this one. This is being brought to you by Paul Mooney of Orchard. Asking price 600,000. Oh, this little one, Umatilla. We got 316 Umatilla Drive, tucked in the trees here. That's a cute little first pillow. This is back in, I think it's a Blackhawk area. Yes, you are kind of in the middle of it. You're living that canyon life even more so than being just on Cold Creek Canyon or um, Golden Gate Canyon, because you are in the middle, kind of straddling the two corridors to get back down the hill. And you're back by Rollinsville, so you are kind of far back in there. This is not a property that I want to live at full time, just unless you want to live that hermit life. Perfectly fine, because it just does take a little bit longer to get down to civilization. This one will take you down to like North Arvada area. Your closest town is definitely going to be Nederland. So, but secondary property, seasonal property. I mean, you might like to live up there full time, but not me. But it's cute. It's clean. The trim is green. Okay, it's clean enough. Moving right away. Maybe do a couple updates as you see fit. Okay, yeah, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,403 square feet, and downstairs you have a separate little sitting area with a little kitchenette. Cute. All right, this is a nice little family getaway where you have a separate living area and tell them to get away. Go downstairs. 2 car garage. Looks good. We got an acreage over here. 5 acre lot. There you go. So good. That is due to that location. So you can get a 5 acre lot, over 2,000 square foot, 2,400 square foot home in the mountains, fairly good condition. And it's because that location is kind of tucked in there. So this is Nancy Kirkendall with Remax. With Remax, this is her listing here. 620,000 is the asking price. You wondering why I just laughed? It's because this street name is called Dick Mountain Drive, and I like to think of how that street got its name, and I just like to think that it was just a road at one point, didn't have a name, and but this guy that lived up there, he was a real dick, and he owned the whole mountain. And then they're just like they called it Dick Mountain for so long, and then the name just stuck. I don't think that is the actual origin story of the street, but it makes me laugh. So 262 Dick Mountain Drive. This is a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom 1,768 square footer. Look at all the extra buildings. You got a little view. The sign says D. I forget what the signal was called. Asterisk. Mountain Drive now. Well, people were probably stealing Dick Mountain Drive. That I guarantee you that's why, because young go hard Sean Murphy would have been stealing Dick Mountain Drive's sign. All right, here's your little path. So if you're not too sure-footed, you might not like this one. Maybe your arms are strong and you can just do a zip line across. You want to live on a good street name. Some of them are just like I don't know. That's why I always talk about back in Bailey of like up Deer Creek Road. It's like Vigilante, Gunsmoke, Tin Cup. You get some Hangman, some cool ones back in Bailey. Dick Mountain, another one, top of the list. We'll judge some of these homes by their street name. Okay, washer dryer, cool, it's clean, nothing's I mean, it's a good solid home, 625,000 with their ass. Big shop. It looks like there's a studio up top there too. You got the chicken coop or the dog run there. Sweet. All right, there you have it. Being brought to you by Dave Petersmith with Choice Property Brokers LTD. Asking price is 625,000. 291 Pinecrest Circle over in Bailey. Hanging on back in Bailey. Nice metal roof on this one here. This is okay. So just past um, the loaf and jug over there. You'll cut off into this little community over here off of 90. I don't really get many properties to pop up back in here, but it looks like you're at the back of the community, so no one's going to be driving by you, and you're back into a little bit of public land. It looks like so you are going to feel like you are back in it. Nice metal roof, like I said. Good views too. You got views up here. This is a two-bedroom, one and a half bathroom, 1,216 square footer. Looking good. I like the hangout over here. And sometimes these homes are so far back in the mountains. It's like, yeah, you have this like great entertaining area, but no one's coming back there. This is a great one right off of 285. You get your homies that are coming, you know, going into the mountains or coming out of the mountains. It's great to have them just stop by, hop in the hot tub with you. Friendship Ranch. Look at Gigi. We are mobbing all around GGB's hood at the bottom of the list today. I really appreciate you. I love this local, hyper local insight. Friendship Branch, believe steep, rugged, 4x4 required. Yeah, it looks like it. But then when you get up there, you get to see all of God's creation. There you go. Their driveway looks fairly long too, so you definitely want the toys, boys or ladies, to be able to plow that. But at least it's paved. There you go. Ooh. Ooh, that tile, that backsplash, it just looks like Slimer. Pretty small kitchen. Mm, mm. I don't know about that tile choice. Decisions were made. Easy to fix. Easy to fix. You're right. It does clash. But look at the freaking views. Ah, wide open spaces. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. There is your laundry. They put a sign up there. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's a good hang right there. I mean, if you could get on the short-term rental list too, this would be a great short-term rental. I mean, bearing people could get up there. But it looks like it's got good exposure. It's right by 285. Short-term renters would love that. You do have to get on the list for Park County to do that, but compared to other counties, Park County isn't as bad. Look at that. Get the grass gill, the gas grill hooked up and everything. Like it. I like it. Good property. Being brought to you by Vicky Wimberly of Coldwell Banker. 291. I'm sorry, that's 291 Pinecrest Circle. Asking price 640,000. All right, we're going over, getting all over into Evergreen Meadows neighborhood for 5825 Hers Man Drive. Hers Man. Who's man? Hers Man. That's hers man. Better back off. She gonna whoop your ass. That's hers man. I don't know. Two bedroom, two bathroom, 908 square footer over in the Meadows neighborhood. So this is South Evergreen, below the lake. You are pretty much right in between, a little bit closer. You're closer to. You're not quite Marshdale yet. I wouldn't consider this Evergreen Meadows. I think that's what they had on their listing. This is not Evergreen Meadows. This is a little bit north, closer to the lake there. A good location. All right. Who needs a couch when you can stack a twin bed? But it looks clean. Look past the twin bed. Looks like a good little space, especially 908 square feet, two bedroom, two bath. Sometimes you see these in Evergreen at this price point, and the problem that a lot of people have is like one bathroom. Everybody wants two bathrooms, right? So this is two bedrooms, two bathroom, 908 square feet, close to Evergreen. I think location wise, this is going to help this thing sell. Cool. All right. A little blast from the past with the tile. I like it. I like the charming. I do like the charming stuff. I understand people appreciate the newly upgraded. That looks like tile. Yeah, they did tile on the outside. That's a move. That's a move. Look at those rock outcroppings. Those could be your rock outcroppings. All right, there you have it. Nice, cool. I like it. Craig Hafferman is listing this. He's with Assist to Sell Real Estate Services. I was like hanging off the camera here. Assist to Sell Real Estate Services. Asking price 649,000. Yeah, but GG, I think this is a little bit north of. I wouldn't call this area. I call this more like skyline. I mean, this is or a Bear Mountain almost back in here. Like Meadows, I call it Meadows like more down this area here. So I would call this Marshdale, and I call this Meadows. I think they marked that this was Meadows as well. Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. Yeah, I disagree, but all right. All right, we're going over to Coal Creek Canyon for that canyon life. This is 11718 Sydney Road East. A three bedroom, two bathroom, 2,132 square footer. Okay. All right. With looks like Blackhawk. You always got to go see where at in there you are. All right, so just past Wonderview, you are a little bit meandering back into there, so you're probably 10 minutes just to get back out to Coal Creek Canyon. But nice, beautiful drive. And if you don't live down the hill or if you work remotely, this is a good one for you. You have a little bit of a jaunt to get back down the hill. Your closest town is Nederland. Cool, nice, clean looking. Look at all that counter space. You could slide a drink to your buddy down at the end there. Like Tom Cruise, cocktails. Is that Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia on the wall there? Yeah, sure looks like him. Cool. All right, you got the hot tub. Nice. All right. All right. Looking good. Whoa, look at that rad dude. All right, do we sit on any acreage over here? 1.7 acre lot being brought to you by Amanda D. Dowell of Modern Design Realty Group LLC. Asking price 675,000. GGB says, my bad. You're good, girl. You're good. Sometimes those borders too, they kind of blend together of which neighborhood is which. I appreciate you here. Uh, Next up, we're going over to Golden for 11846 Crescent Park Drive. This is Canyon Life as well. Not really like if you think Golden, just know Golden. There's like the downtown area of Golden. There's the more expensive side of Golden, which would be like Genesee, Lookout Mountain neighborhood. And then the less expensive stuff is going to be up the canyons, which this is Coal Creek Canyon. This is 11846 Crescent Park Drive. This is a lovely 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,846 square footer. Cool, nice big deck. Looks like it needs a little bit of love. Don't we all? Look at that hot tub tarp. It is about done tarping. Okay, nice big open floor plan. I like the big old beam. I like the rolling space, double-sided fireplace, bay window to sit with your bay. Feels like the kitchen's a little bit closed off. That would be I would take boom, one point off for that, but kitchen looks good. Good counter space, good cabinet space. I guess you can talk to the people through there. That's what I'm hearing a lot more of this year. I mean, as buyers are just being a little bit pickier of that, wanting to be able to talk to your people that you're entertaining from the kitchen. That's what they want. They don't want to be in that like galley kitchen where they're in a hole. Carpet looks clean, doesn't look new, but nice. Okay. All right. All right. I don't love it, just needs spruce. This place just needs a little bit of needs some color, needs some new carpet. Um Looks like you got a little bit of acreage here. Get your chickens, get your goats, get your ducks, whatever, whatever. Meadowy mountain living here. Sitting on 2.68 acres, being brought to you by Laura Barron of Barron Enterprises, Inc. They're asking 675,000. We got a bunch of inexpensive properties this year here or this week. All right, going over to Blackhawk because that's where you find Tony Thorpe with Crocker Realty, always mobbing around there listing properties. But he's got another one. He's got a doozy. This is 1280 High Point Circle over in Blackhawk. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,572 square feet of goodness here. go kind of tucked back in there. Let's see, where are we? The Dory Lakes. Yeah, you're back by Dory Lakes neighborhood. So nice little community, fairly residential little nook over here. And then you have easy access out to Highway 119. So you can shoot up to Netherland or you could shoot down to Blackhawk. You're about 15 minutes from the Blackhawk town there. All right, we got Kevin here. Good morning. I may or may not be at work, but if you have some quick insights on Brook Forest in Evergreen, my boss will be happy. Was there a particular property? Because I can help you out with it. But if there's a particular property on Brook Forest you wanted me to highlight, we will do that. Or if you just want to know about the road, I used to live on Brook Forest. I can give you all the skinny on that. So you're definitely in the right spot, Kevin. But let me know if there's a particular property or just general Brook Forest knowledge road, Brook Forest road knowledge. Cool. You got the hot tub outside. The flooring looks good. I mean, nothing's jumping out, crazy, amazing on this, but it looks like a nice, clean house here. A little lofty space. Cool, 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 cool. We're gonna keep going with keep trucking with this one. Um, Sweet. Do we have any acreage here? 1.02 acre lot, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,572 square feet. Asking price 699,000. Let me pull up Brook Forest here for you. So Brook Forest Road is one of the main corridors to the back of Evergreen here. And this is, everyone's like, why are we taking a detour here off of the main script? Because Kevin Near is near and dear to the channel. And so if you guys have questions, that's why I like to jump on with you guys live to answer those questions. So Brook Forest Road, what's nice about it is you are close, just off of the main corridor, 73, back into Evergreen. You're gonna get some original homesteads back in here. Some of these properties like real close to the road. Um, but depending on how far you go back up in here, it's going to turn into Black Mountain. So that's pretty much the full extent of Brook Forest Road right here. So it shoots up to Forest Estates. That's the area that I talked to at the beginning of the hour, where it's Clear Creek County. You can get some, better priced homes, but it's kind of up there on the hill. And then the nice thing about Brook Forest Road excuse me. The nice thing about Brook Forest Road is if you're going to Evergreen, you could just skirt, right back up here to the lake. But if you're like, I want to shoot out to Conifer, you just take Blue Creek Road. It'll kick you out right by Evergreen Meadows and take you down to Aspen Park. So Brook Forest is nice. You do have some homes that are down here by the main road. Um, some of them, some of them can be like tucked in. I mean, if you're right by the creek, sometimes they're kind of tucked in there, below on the north side of the hill with like the hill behind you. So you are not going to get that much sunshine in the winter. But then there's like Lodgepole, Ponderosa, all these that are kind of up on the hill and facing south. Those are going to get great sunshine, everything like that. So yeah, any other like specific questions, I can help you out. But Brook Forest Road is a good road because you have easy access to everything. People aren't flying. I mean, some people are flying down it depending on where you are. It's not a road I like. I see bikers riding their bike on Brook Forest Road. Makes me feel a little bit unsafe. There's not too much of a median there, and it's a little bit windy. You're like 25 to 35 miles down that road. That's a quick rundown for you, Brook Forest Road. Let me know if you have any other questions. Happy to help you out. Feel free to hit me up. Have your boss or whoever hit me up on my celly. You get me right here. Um, Cool. Going over to Kitty Drive. You know, this is 10951 Kitty Drive. You know, over in Conifer. Nice metal roof, nice big detached garage. Looked like it had a yeah, looked like a generator. At first I thought that was a home generator. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's check it out. We got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,934 square feet. Looks like a nice traditional home. Cool. Looks fine. We'll flip through. Okay, nice downstairs area. Carpet looks like you could use some love, could use stretch. This is that type of home that it looks like it's been lived in. It hasn't not everything has been updated, but they've kept really great care of it. And that's a good home to be getting into. You can put your own spin on it. Sweet. Being brought to you by Tupper's team, Madison and Company. They are asking 715,000. Yeah, that Brook Forest Road too, that turns into Black Mountain Road. There's all kinds of good hiking and mountain biking back in there too. It connects to Shadow Mountain Road, which will also kick you kind of way back around to Aspen Park area. There's a hotel back on more like an inn back on Brook Forest Road that's supposedly haunted, so they say. Oh, we've got D'Artagnan coming down. Good morning, D'Artagnan. My old dog just got up. This is 6636 High Drive. Open house, our first open house of the week. 12 to 2. You can go check this out IRL. We got a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,589 square footer. Nice metal roof. Nice high ceilings. Cute flooring. Looks like the oak hardwood floors there. Nice. Got a little office off of there. I like the flow from the kitchen to the dining room to the outdoors area. I'm not a big fan of these like lofty spaces, but I guess maybe if some families will like that, so you can just yell up to the kids, "Get your ass down here and eat, or you better be doing your homework, or quit hitting your sister." I don't know if you parents like that type of stuff, but maybe that's a good thing. Cool. That backsplash is something. Those chairs, I bet you they're comfortable. They look uncomfortable, but I bet you they're okay. Nice. This is where you work and work out. One of those, I forget what those are called on the wall there, but I hear good things about them. You get shredded like lettuce and cabbage. Sweet. That's a little air conditioner up top there for you. Probably that's probably south facing there. That's why you want that air conditioner. Deck looks good. Looks like the the bottom boards, the flooring of the deck is new tracks, but the railing and stuff like that looks like older. So it looks like they put some work into the deck. Cool. This looks like Evergreen Meadows. Oh, High Drive. High Drive. Oh, this no, this is Indian Hills area almost. Is that considered Indian Hills? More like a Turkey Creek neighborhood. Yeah, North Turkey Creek is what they're calling it. Sweet. Looks good though. I like it. Looks clean. Looks ready to go. Hot property, it says on um real or on homes.com. Sitting on 1.35 acres, being brought to you by Caroline Gregory of Your Castle Real Estate. Asking price 749,000. Christian says that's a good deal. Well, you should buy it, Christian. We got Look at Brandon's photo here. He just really likes his tie. Don't show my face. This is 1259 12059 Black Hawk Drive over in Conifer. Conflicting names there. Black Hawk Drive in Conifer. This is a lovely 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,103 square footer, sitting on 2.4 acres, built in 1984. What a great year. I'm the same age as this house. We got Jared and Mel, sleepyhead Jared and Mel, checking in late. I know Mel is somewhere around. She's living that elder millennial life with me. So I don't know why I said, oh, this house was built in 1984. So is this realtor right here, built in 1984. Good to have you guys on here representing the Evergreen Kittredge area. Nice metal roof. Cool. Good flow. That thing is huge. That is taking up a lot of real estate inside the house there. Look at this light. It's like a fan light with a bulb on top, but those look like mini antler things. Of all the lights, I would have not have picked that one. All right, got a little kitchen there. Good thing they put pantry on the window doors there. I never would have known what would have been back behind there. All right, tile counters, not my favorite, but cool. Cool. Bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2. Bathroom looks like it could use some love. Looks just needs a new vanity in there. Maybe some new tile in the back of the tub. Oh, Christian, you liked that last one? Yeah, that was pretty clean. Looking pretty good. And that was a good location to get back down the hill, too. That North Turkey Creek neighborhood. Good spot. Oh, that's a big mirror. Just watching yourself. Oh, why do I think like this? All I picture is there is I mean, you have the TV here. Look at this. Let's analyze this setup here. You've got like the I'm not gonna call it I'm gonna keep it a little bit PC. But you got the chair here to watch the person that's running, or you could watch TV, or you could look in the mirror and watch their booty bounce as they run. There's a lot to digest, and that is why we're here every Saturday, 8 a.m., to analyze what the hell is this person doing with their setup in this room. It's like you can read a good book, you can watch your significant other's booty bounce, you could watch TV. And you're gonna get hot and heavy over here in this chair. So turn on the fan. We're gonna look anymore. Oh, and you got the wood burner there. That is the biggest TV for the smallest area. We're just gonna move on. I can unpack that room all day. Look how the wood burner shrinks. Look how big it looks right here. Look how small it looks here. What is this optical illusion room? All right, you got the boob light, got the bay window. All right, nice outdoor sitting area with the trees that have been thinned out a little bit. I like the metal roof. I like the deck. It's that one room. That room is going to haunt me. What was going on in there? Nice. I like it. I dig it. Being brought to you by Brandon Brennick of Kentwood Commercial. They are asking 749,000. 23666 Mark of the Beast back in Genesee. Now, actually, I saw a license plate that was 666111. I was like, what kind of vibe you going for here? But I guess 666 in um Asia or maybe it was Japanese is like a good luck thing. I don't know. But this is back in Genesee. It looks like the villages at Genesee neighborhood. So I'll tell you a little bit about this area. So really amazing, easy commute back out. I mean, once you hit the highway here, you're 5 minutes back down the hill into the greater Denver metro area. But the villages, so there's like Genesee, the back end, Genesee South, which I prefer. um it's like more southern facing views, nice land. But the villages is more like if you just want an easy commute. If you just want an easy commute, you're gonna have some highway noise here. um yeah, you're always gonna have highway noise. You're gonna have neighbors that are relatively close to you, as you can see here. So some people, for that reason, it's a no-go. But if you just want to be in the foothills but have that access, this is a great one for you. You get access to like the fitness centers and everything like that. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,675 square footer. There's your skylight. Cool. Cute little desk there that I wouldn't work. Oh, we got a fun, funky kitchen decor here. This reminds me of like a playhouse. Okay, they went with the fun, funky vibe. Even the lining of the drawers. Are you here for it? Christian, when did I say I don't judge? Christian, I judge. I'm judge. That's all we're here to do. We're just judging houses. I don't judge in front of people's face. If they're watching the video, I try to keep it calm and cool. Like I will say, what were they thinking? Or I'll say, that sure is something. But that's judgment. Just like these curtains. Look, they did like plaid and then flowers below the windows. I don't understand. He judges very judgy. Um, but I feel like isn't that what you guys like about me? Is that I tell you my honest opinion and I don't tell you every house is amazing and beautiful. I tell you that I try to tell you the good and the bad. Oh, Christian, you're still on. You're not. I don't think you're watching live with me, are you? You're still on that last one with the fisheye lens. Cool. All right. It looks clean. It looks fun and funky. Basement is giving basementy vibes. You get a lot of homes out here that the basement doesn't feel as basementy because it's typically on a hill and you have a walkout. But that basement is basementy. You would like that. That is available for you to buy. Asking price 750,000. Okay, so it's more of a townhome. Okay, so you got more of a townhome setup, sharing half your driveway. Cool. Wayne Shepherd with Shepherd Realty Inc. is listing this one. Asking price 750,000. All right, we're going Upper Forest Road. This looks like back St. Mary's area. This is 258 Upper Forest Road. Listing agent Deborah Abita of Keller Williams. 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,100 square feet. St. Mary's area. Yep, back in the St. Mary's neighborhood. So you're at 10,000 feet of elevation. It's a little colder, longer. Buyer beware. It's a great summertime spot, but in the winter, uh, it's just a little bit tougher living, especially with all these stairs. Judge on, oh, great arbitrator of all. things ugly and beautiful. Opinions are always a matter of the subjective. That was very eloquent and beautiful. Christian, we've picked up on that. Christian, I imagine having you as the neighbor is the best of times and the worst of times. You're probably just rocking out to Bob Seger in your garage, playing with your nunchucks till 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. With your shirt off and your underwear, just smoking a J. I don't know what you do down there. But based on the text, based on the comment section, I could see you doing something like that. And I think more power to you. So not judging, like judging, but I could see you doing that. Cool. We got like a nice hang space, and like a ladder, like a lofty ladder to get up to like the pool table area. So they're keeping the vibe inside the house. This house is vertical from the way to get into it, um, to the way that you get to that loft space here. I hope the Chiefs are sad this year. I hope you're sad. There you go. That's what I have to say to you. I mean, you guys are a great team, but I'm just you were like you were like the stepchild of the conference for so long now, and you're a really great team. But your attitude is we're the loudest. Yeah, you're the loudest. You probably pump in crowd noise. And your colors are ketchup and mustard. It's terrible colors. Cool. There's your loft space with the pool table. You got like a ladder to get up there though. Oh, look at actually maybe I should watch what I say. We have so many Kansas City people in here. I won't. I won't. I hope you guys are sad. I hope you guys win every game until you play us, right? That's how you gotta look at it. This is Deborah Beta's Keller Williams listing, asking price 765,000. Whoa, there we go. We still got a good list to go. I'm a cruise through a couple of these here. We're gonna cruise through Kelly Dolph's listing because it doesn't look super inspiring. 29958 Conifer Mountain Drive over in the Conifer Mountain neighborhood. This is a let's see how far up Conifer Mountain it is. It is 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,624 square footer. So let's play What's My Elevation? So Conifer Mountain, to know you are up the hill and higher elevation. Kind of like the St. Mary's area, not quite as high, but what's my elevation? I'm guessing 9,100 square feet or 91 feet elevation on this one. 93. I should have just went with 93. Cool. All right. We got a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,624 square feet, a nice detached garage. Or is that the house? Wait, was that the barn or the garage? Yeah, okay, that's the house. That's the barn. Okay, just double checking. Double checking. Weird. She prefers Evergreen over Kansas City. It's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You got like a hospital light above that bed. Not a fan. Mm-mm. Cool. Just a little nook. Interesting property. Got some water holding tanks. All right, moving on. Kelly Dolph's listening. He's with Keller Williams. Asking price 775. Man, come get it. 8919 Hillview Road over in Morrison, Doubleheader Ranch area. This looks like a newer construction home. 5 acre lot. House built in 1968, but it's been remodeled. Cool. Doubleheader Ranch area. I'll pull that up here, let you guys know where we be. So not too far up 285, probably about 10 minutes to get back down the hill there. So great location. And a lot of newer, nicer constructions coming up there. Doubleheader Ranch. Cool. Well, I see. You know what? You guys are all cool. I'll give you that. Being from Missouri, my my family, my grandma and stuff's from Columbia, Missouri, and I'm from Ohio, so not a glamorous place either. But I always think it's good to be from a place that you're like, I'm glad I was born there. I'm glad I was raised there, and I'm also glad I'm not there anymore because you got out. So I would like to one clap, congratulate all of you for making it out of Missouri. The bugs and the heat. What are we doing? That's the one thing when I go back to Ohio in the summer. One, humidity. Two, bugs. Um, poison ivy. I get poison ivy every summer when I was like back there running track, running through the woods like a heathen. All right, this looks like it's been remodeled though. It's looking good. We got some open spaces here. Cool. Nice, nicely remodeled. It looks clean. It doesn't it's not mountain modern, it's modern, but it's in the mountains. You got a freestanding tub that I call a snake foot tub. That's a good office with your bay window. You can get a couple bays up there, Liz. Being brought to you by Peter Pascal Pask Pasque. Sorry, I don't want to say that. Pask of HomeSmart. Asking price 849,000. I would get poison ivy running through the woods, start on my ankles, and then through the sweat, it would come up. And once they hit my waistline, you're done, man. You're done. Just the sweat from your waistline just wrapping around and when you're running. No good. No good. We got Gig Blitz's new listing. She's with Coldwell Banker. This is 7033 Silverhorn Drive. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,886 square footer. Okay, North Turkey Creek area as well, not too far from that. Oh no, this is yeah. Relatively same area. Um, as far as proximity to downtown, Doubleheader was over here. Now you're in more Turkey Creek area. So, but nice neighborhood. Meadowy feeling in some parts. There you go. Get great sun exposure. All right, kind of an open floor plan. You got everything right here: the living room, the eat-in kitchen, the dining room. It's a little bit busy, but maybe it wouldn't feel so much in person. Okay, that's a nice photo. Yeah, you got a meadowy vibe. You get all the elk, all the deer just rolling through your property, just nibbling. Right now, we get all the adolescent elk. The babies were a couple months ago, but the babies are turning into toddler elk. They're so freaking cute. Whoa, what do we got here? It looks like Steve's Jobs' first office recreated. All right. We'll like run a little business out of there. Okay, looking good. There you have it. You got any acreage over here? You got 2 acre lot. Like I said, Gig Blitz is listing this with Coldwell Banker. Love that name, Gig Blitz. That's a badass name. I'm a sucker for unique names. 850,000 is the asking price. All right, now we are officially Evergreen Meadows. This is Kevin Friedoff's listing over in Kevin Friedoff with Berkshire Hathaway. Now, what I like about the Meadows is it's meadowy. What I don't like about the Meadows is its lack of trees. And in the summer, now this is a property that you like might want AC because this sun will beat the crap out of you. It is nice that you're open. You can see a lot of things, but you need a little protection here. This is a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,816 square footer. Nice rolling hill views. Nice old charming wood burning thingy there. The floor giving off red and that wall giving off red. Something's got to give. All right, that's a nice space. Good food, good friends, good times. That's what I always say. It's a fine home. Looks like updated appliances. Nice wood burning stove. There's that. I mean, where's that at? That's where you want to sit. That's a great setup. To have the aspen trees in the summer give you that shade like that. Perfect. And in the winter they go away and you get the sunshine. Perfect. With this, that is a very very hot spot. You need some umbrellas there. You're going to get roasted. That sun be fierce out here. All right, downstairs sitting area, chilling like a villain, reading that book. Carpet looks like it gets stretched a little bit, but overall, solid looking home. All right, there you have it. That is 8442 Gray Fox Drive, being brought to you by Kevin Friedhoff. Asking price 875. 8660 6860, sorry, Kilimanjaro Drive. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,430 square footer, North Turkey Creek neighborhood. Again, kind of like out in the open there, but you got, if you want flat usable land in the mountains and you want some good easy access, you want some room for the dog or the kiddos to roam. Look at that space. Oh, the windows, beautiful. The river rock fireplace, the tongue and groove ceilings, the flow to make you want to go outside. There you go. There you have it. But you see that little window air conditioning unit there, because the sun will beget you. It's a lot of windows right there, especially in the kitchen. Cool. Nice high ceilings. Everything looks well maintained. Doors look a little bit older, but whatever. Thought there was a message. I thought there was a message in the mirror there. They just didn't do a great job cleaning it. What if it said like "get out"? Like, nope, I'm out of here. Cool. All right, looks good. Looks clean. Come and get it. Sitting on some acreage here. 2 acre lot. Open house today, 12 to 2. You can go see that right after this video here. Being brought to you by Helen Kaya of Redfin. Asking price 890,000. 761 Calgary Way, being brought to you by Amy Schmolt. Going back over to the villages of Genesee, so really close, easy access to um I-70, to everything. You get the little pond here to walk around. They do have a fitness center. They got the pickleball courts rocking and rolling, newly surfaced. This is 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3,648 square feet. It looks like at least you're on the end of the community. Let's see how close you are to the highway. Eh, you're not. I mean, you could be closer. You're- so that's cool. Beautiful sunrises, absolutely. I just was checking that one out just the other day. Sunrise like that on the way to go get beat up in the morning. If you ever want to fight me, but not like real fight, if you ever want to like fake murder each other, come on over to Evergreen Jiu Jitsu. That's a plug. This episode is not sponsored by Evergreen Jiu Jitsu, but it sure is fun. 6 a.m., you get those beautiful sunrises on the way to go get the life choked out of you in the morning. Who needs coffee? Cool. Nice traditional feeling house. Cool. Everything looks clean. Everything looks fine. There you have it. Being brought to you by Amy Schmolt of Coldwell Banker. They are asking 895,000. Fragmont. Oh, look at this A-frame. Love it. This is pre-foreclosure. Maybe they're being foreclosed on and they gotta sell it quickly. But look at this. This is a great spot. Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. You get the pond view there. You get an A-frame with a booty on it. You get a little boom boom pow on the side here. I like it. So this is Marshdale neighborhood, sitting on 2.81 acres, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2,533 square feet. I like it. I like the setup. Cool. Cabinets look good. Mm, no, I take it back. They look off. Like that doesn't like that looks off. It looks like they just got painted. That looks off a little bit. Maybe it's good from far or far, but far from good. I don't know what's happening with that bay window, but that does not look comfy. Okay, flooring looks good though. Oh yeah, take me back to the 90s. Newer tub though. Hey, hey, I love comments like this. Sean Murphy, Colorado's #1 realtor. Well, maybe in your hearts, not yet in the numbers, but we're working. Oh, yeah, it's so much energy there. I had to expel it with a yawn. But maybe in your heart, Leonard. I appreciate that. But not in the numbers. Not in the numbers yet. We're working on that. I want my niche to be the large geographical area that we cover. So if you guys are looking in Bailey, Blackhawk, Evergreen, Divide, Florissant, Woodland Park, anywhere in Colorado, I got your back. Soon, in a couple of years, I'll be moving into some of those resort towns. And then at some point, I will be everyone's #1 Colorado realtor. I appreciate you, Leonard. Good morning. Leonard used to come get choked out by people at Evergreen Jiu Jitsu too. That's how we met. Good times. Great timing to jump on and say what's up. Any fun plans this weekend, guys? You guys getting into anything exciting? I got a couple showings today over in Georgetown. I might go to open mat after this, depending on when I get done cleaning up the garage. If I get some time, sounds like a fun weekend for a 40-year-old. I'm here for it. Cool. There we have it. This is 28195 Cragmont Drive. being brought to you by Sandy Hopper of Reassurance Real Estate. Asking price 1,050,000. Playing house. Playing house is fun. I mean, are you playing with another adult, like your husband or partner? Or are you playing with like a child? Those are two different vibes, right? Um, because I'm playing homeowner. Food recommendations in Idaho Springs. I got you. I got you for sure. Um, well, if you like barbecue, I think Smoking Yards Barbecue at the east end of Idaho Springs, fantastic. I think some of the best barbecue uh, I've had in Colorado at the Smoking Yards. Everybody likes Bojo's Pizza. I'm actually not that big of a fan. If you want a little bit, not a little bit lower key, a little bit better pricing too. I like Pickaxe Pizza is really good. If you're looking for a good meal, like probably one of like the nicer place to eat is going to be Mountain Prime over here, and Tommy Knockers is always a good good place to go. Um, the what's the winery place, the Creekside Winery. I've just had really terrible service there the past couple times, so I wouldn't recommend that. Parking is always fun. So yeah, parking. I don't have a great recommendation for you. You could park in my backyard, Leonard. Shoot me a text. I'm 2 blocks from it if you want to avoid all of that. But parking, I don't have a secret method for you other than if you want to text me and park in my backyard. I'm 2 blocks from Tommy Knockers. I'll let you know. So shoot me a text. Not everyone park at Sean's. No, we're not going to do that. We got 19736 Flint Lane is coming up next. Let me get the correct one here. Westbound and down. Yeah, GG did a good call. Westbound. There's actually a lot of good places to eat in Idaho Springs. Same thing with Evergreen. A lot of good places to eat. So this is 19736 Flint Lane over in Morrison, the Homestead neighborhood. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,993 square footer, being brought to you by Christopher Gold of Location Real Estate. Location with a K, so you know it's cool. All right, looks like the cedar siding. What do we got? We got two houses going on here. Hold on, let me check the notes on this. Looks like we got tucked away in the homestead. It's expansive. Mountain Haven offers the perfect blend of privacy, open space, spanning 2.6 acres. Why does it look like? Oh, it's not. It's just the lighting in the angle. Oh, that's just the garage, like space. Okay, I'm confused. This might be one that we have to go see IRL. Figure out what the hell's going on. Cool. I don't think I like the stone. This is I don't know what the vibe is there, but I don't like the brick and the stone. Thoughts? Thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? Big countertop there, double oven. The flow feels a little bit unique. I feel like this is one of those ones you gotta get in there and you gotta feel it out. Yeah, the brick is a little bit out of place. You got the hot tub inside, which is not my favorite. I like a outside hot tub. I'm just getting all the, maybe smells like chlorine in there. And in my mind's eye, I'm not a fan of it. Cool. All right. Unique spaces. This one is throw me for a loop. I feel like you have to go see this one in person to really get the feel, and you get the popcorn and the ceiling. Hey, this is nice. Now we're talking. That's the hang right there in the summer too. Just pop all those open. Looks like a garage with a garage added onto it. Okay, cool. Looks like a little horse stable too there. There you go. The Homestead neighborhood. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,993 square feet. Asking price $1,100,000. Going over to Blackhawk for this open house today is Saturday, 11 to 2. This is 177 Lake Street. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,942 square footer. I like the forest. It looks like ferngully as you're walking in. Cool. Thought it was going to be a little bit cooler on the inside. It's fine. It's fine. It's cute. I feel like for this, I feel like this has got to have some acreage, right? No, it looks like they have neighbors right next to them too. Am I missing something on this? 0.86 acres? I don't know, guys. Good luck on your 1.135 asking price, Tegan Ryan of Indian Peaks Real Estate. I just eyeballing it. I'm not giving recommendations. I'm not going to realtor advice to you guys. I wouldn't give specific real estate advice to you guys because I am not licensed to be your realtor. We got to sign an agreement for that. But if I was just going to eyeball and give a quick judgment of this price, I'd say it's a little high. A little high. Well, good luck to you. Good luck. Oh, this is a fun colored house. 576 Bluebird Lane, open house 10:30 to 12:30 today. This is Casey Hodges' cute little listing over in Bailey. Where are we? Cool. We are back by GGB over in the Berlin Ranch Ets area. There you have it. Cute house though. I like the look. This is adorable. There you go. And this one looks like it's $1 million property. You got the multiple sitting areas, you got the sunroom, you get the entertaining space behind the fence, decks on decks, and an ADU cabin. Now, yeah, this is $1 million property. Cool. I don't know why we went straight into the laundry room, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Tuxedo cabinets, double oven. Looks like the little pantry area. Love the sunroom, dining room area. Cool with the accordion doors that you can close off or open up. There you go. According to this guy, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. You right? You are right. Amen to that. Cool pellet stove in here. The downstairs area. We got bear pillows, we've got elk pillows, we've got moose pillows. You got all of nature right here. You got a teepee and a hot tub. That hot tub's kind of far away from the house. Every hour is happy hour if you're an alcoholic. Every hour is happy hour if you own the bar, I guess. All right, there you have it. That is 576 Bluebird Lane. Asking price is 1,165,000. 444 Broken Arrow. This is Amy Good's listing over on Broken Arrow Road. 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,645 square footer. Cool, looks clean. I'm a mosey through this one kind of fast. Trying to keep these videos under 2 hours for you guys so I can get off and get choked at jujitsu. I like to feel the life squeezed out of me in order to feel more alive. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing I have going on here. Cool. This is being brought to you by Amy Good of Good Mountain Real Estate. Asking price is $1.45 million. I'm guessing that was on some acreage here, right? That's for that price. Yeah, 14.8 acre lot. Let me not forget to mention that. Ooh, Santa Fe Mountain Road up in Evergreen. Damn, Daniel. This is a 4 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 5,128 square footer at the top of the hill here. Santa Fe Mountain, that's Floyd Hill area, right? Yeah, Floyd Hill area. So you are Clear Creek County. You're back in there. So 15 to 20 minutes to get back out to I-70 here because although it's, you know, basically 1 inch on your screen right there to get from here to here, you got to go you got to go all the way back over here to Beaver Brook Canyon Road. So you're at the back of it, but you get the views. Uh hell yeah, that's Central City Parkway there that you're looking at over there. Super greenhouse, super big windows. I mean, you got acreage, but you're on the side of the hill here. It's fairly unusable. You got the Ow Wolf appliances. I mean, that's the reason you live up in this area here is for those views. Cool, beautiful views. House looks like it could use a little bit of updating. Not too bad though. Tons of space. I mean, 5,100 square feet. Big. She big. Theater room. Can't tell if that's actual rock outcropping in the house. Oh yeah, it looks like they made it like a little. I don't know why the scenery around it. The scenery around it's kind of taking away from what I'm looking at there. That is the mountain coming into your house. Cool. There you have it. Being brought to you by excuse me, Angela Chavez of Remax. Asking price is 1,495,000. Now we're getting to the top of the heap here. We're getting up here. We're getting into some good ones. At 1.5 million, you could buy Todd Crosby's listing over at 247 County Road 65. You can see you are not far away from the highway there. This is Soda Creek neighborhood, which is a nice neighborhood there. 4 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 2,962 square feet. You guys need to stop and pause and listen. Um, Leonard's got something very important to say. He says, for anyone wanting to make the move to Colorado, now is the time. Sean has got you covered. Hit up Sean to make your dreams come true. You're absolutely right. You have a great day too, Leonard. You keep hustling. I'll see you out there, man. All right, we got a little Hope said. Typically, Soda Creek, you got a little bit of acreage over here. The location is great because you're not far from like the Bergen Park area, which I mean they're having festivals over there right now. I'm sure so that's the where things are popping off over in Evergreen. Cool. There's got to be some acreage on here. 4.21 acres. I mean, location wise, kind of what's selling this. So your really easy access back out to I-70. I don't know, 1.5. Actually, I drive by this one all the time. 1.5. All right, good luck to you guys. Being brought to you by Todd Crosby of Live Sotheby's International Realty. They are asking 1.5. You go see that today, 11 o'clock, 11:30. KC Golfinopolis is listing 3876 Ridge Road over in Highwan Hills neighborhood. Oh, this is looking cute here. I don't know why this is. I guess you're just showing the view to start. Give me some of that house. 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,428 square footer. Cool. I like the vibe on the deck. Solar, hot tub, fairly flat usable land. Some type of composite decking there. You're gonna have the elk and the deer coming up just nibbling. I mean, this one's like location as well. So double oven, you're really close to the Evergreen Lake, and access is awesome. So that's kind of where this price is coming into. It could use some love. You want to let me know, reach out to me. I'll give you comps, comparable home sales on what this would be selling for if you completely remodeled it, because the bones look good. The location is good. That's not going to change. Just a little bit dated, right? Cool. Casey Golfinopolis is with Mountain Metro Real Estate and Development Inc. Asking price 1.5. 342 Crescent Lake Road. This is over in Golden. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,982 square footer. Where are we? Coal Creek Canyon. All right, so almost up to Wonderview, living that canyon life. I'm guessing you have some acreage here at the price. You got 6.11 acres, and the views might be a heated driveway there. I'm guessing heated driveway, heated flooring. Radiant floor heating, nice. I don't see anything about the driveway being heated. It looks heated though. When you see the concrete like that in the mountains, because typically people are just going to do the blacktop. So, and you see like the panels there. I'm guessing it's heated. The flooring is heated though. Radiant floor heating. That's a beautiful type of heat on your toes. I love it. My favorite. I got cold phalanges. I got cold phalanges, y'all. Cool. Nice wide open kitchen there. Clawfoot tub. Got some charm to it. Looking good. Looks solid. Solid house. I mean, looks like you have one, you don't have carpet, and you have radiant floor heating throughout the house. That's a win. That's a win right there. Cool. Looking great. Being brought to you by Chris Kalika of MB Bellimoso Bellissimo Homes. I don't know how to say that. A little bit too much sizzle on that name and brokerage name for this Youngstown, Ohio boy, but I tried my best. 1,595,000 is their asking price. All right, going over to 35 Pickle, not Pickle Road, not Pickle Drive. I'm Pickle Avenue, not Pickle Circle, not Pickle Place. 35 Pickle. That's a good street name. Yo, I'm on Pickle. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 4,077 square feet for 35 Pickle. So I'm probably blasting uh your speakers there. Pickle with the green doors. All right, nice tongue and groove. Nice views out the windows. That's what we're here for. We want those mountain views. Kitchen looks expansive with a double oven. I always say double oven because as a guy, I cook hardly ever, hardly ever. And so I say double oven because it's like, what the hell am I going to do with two ovens? But I have a great girlfriend right now that she loves to cook and she can whip up a storm. So she would probably love a double oven. Cool. Looks good. Looks nice. Looks clean. Like a nice mountain getaway for 35 Pickle. Where is 35 Pickle? Just off of 119. All right. Looks like you're, yeah, before you hit Dory Lectures, 10 minutes back down to Blackhawk neighborhood here, back to Central City. So nice access, and you get the views. That's it. Asking price on that was 1 million. Being brought to you by Jeff Doland of Remax Professionals. Let me do all this above board in proper way. Jeff Doland of Remax Professionals asking price is 1,599,000. Going up to Evergreen for 31366 Burn Lane. Sometimes you gotta let it burn, and sometimes you gotta not put up your listing photos like Leanne Dalton didn't do. They're not generating to homes.com, so there you have it. This open house, though, if you want to go see what this actually looks like, 11 to 1 today. They're asking $1.65 million. Also at $1.65 million, you can go see 29864 Lee Road. This is 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, 1,809 square footer. For this price point, we got to be getting some acreage. No, 2.2 acres. I mean, where are we? Are we in the best location ever? No. I feel like this might be a stretch. I feel like this is a stretch on pricing here. Here we go. 2-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,809 square foot. You guys let me know in the comments. Does this feel like a $1.65 million property? I guess maybe they have an ADU. Maybe they get this ADU. Maybe they have amazing views. I mean, this is not giving 1.6 to me. Shade D8 saying no, right? Price, presentation, and promotion, ladies and gentlemen, that is what sells homes. And I'd say this one is not hitting the price and promotion or presentation. Look at this cabinet. It's like hanging. It looks like they have a renter in there right now. I'm just guessing with the Christmas lights up inside. Yeah, this looks like a renter that did not give a shit that you were coming in to do. The kitchen lights? You mean well, they're straight. I mean, there's like medical grade lighting there. This is straight out of like a haunted hospital there. You're right. I mean, you got wavy ceilings. I don't even think even if this was maintained. And here's the scenario that I'm painting in my mind. This homeowner, maybe they don't live there. Maybe it's a family home. Maybe it's an estate sale that was handed down to some, well, not an estate sale, but like this home was handed down to another family member. They live in North Carolina. They've just been renting it. They have no idea what the value of the property is worth. They just have renters in there, and they said they just connected with this listing agent online somewhere, and they're like, "We want 1.65." The listing agent was like, "I just need to get a listing. I'm just gonna take it." And here we are. And here we are. We're all looking at it together. Cool. All right. Well, I mean, you got this. Maybe this is where they're finding all the value. Maybe this is where they're getting it from. They have this like ADU unit, which this looks like the homeowner lives there, right? This looks like somebody cared. So maybe the homeowner lives here, and the other side is the rental. Maybe that's what's going on. Still, I think 1.65 is a stretch. All right, all right, all right. 2.2 acres, 1,650,000. Being brought to you by Spencer Powell of Vision Equity Group Real Estate LLC. They sure did have the vision for equity in this. If they sell it at 1.65, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, we're going over to 336 Crest Drive. This is Deborah Abeda's listing. Looks like St. Mary's area of Idaho Springs. It is St. Mary's area of Idaho Springs. There you go. Back up in there by the lake. So you're probably 10,300 feet elevation. Let's play the game. What's my elevation? 10,000. I'm saying 10,300. Whoa. I copied way too much. 336 Crest Drive. 336. There we go. Crest Drive. 10,300 is what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. If this was if this was a sweet skill like the people that are at the carnival guessing your weight and your age, I would be rich. What's up, Tatiana Cox? Good to have you on here. Good morning, good afternoon. We're getting into the afternoon hour. Hey, before as you guys are on here too, as you're watching, if you haven't yet, I don't ask a lot from you guys to get up at 8 a.m. and hang out with you. Partly because I love it. I love looking at these houses. I love hanging out with you guys. I like as you guys get to know each other as well. But what I like even more than that is I appreciate you guys appreciating me. So if you guys haven't yet, give me a thumbs up on the video. If you haven't yet commented where you're watching from, do that. Even if you put the wrong location because you don't want to dox yourself, the comment, the engagement helps the video get seen by more people. Looks like a freaking looks like they have like a summer camp here with all those dishes down below. Cool. Looks good. Lots of bears in that room. Looks like a comfy, cozy house up here at 10,300. I mean, it is colder longer at 10,300 feet of elevation. If you're an SOB, if you're shortness of breath, you get shortness of breath, might not be a good fit for you because you're high elevation. But that that getaway, this is a great getaway. Being brought to you by Deborah Abeda of Keller Williams. They're asking 1,680,000. What do we got? Five to go here. Top five list. This is 2429 Bitter Root Lane over in Genesee South. Now I'm a sucker for Genesee South. So here you have we got a three-car garage. We got that photo looks like it's been doctored and painted. There you go. That looks a little bit more realistic. Nice big old deck. Cool. Genesee South. This is kind of what you get here. Once you hit 285, though, you're 5 minutes back down the hill. Cool. You got some flat usable space there. Nice, like probably like class 4 fire rating roof there. You get the pavers for the driveway. A lot of steps, it looks like. A lot of levels to this mountain living here. But it looks good. It looks clean. Get great views. Get the sunken living room feel from the 80s. Was that the 70s? Before my time. Cool. The exterior looks great. Landscaping looks great. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah, can't deny it. Being brought to you by Blair Bryant of the Stellar Group. They're asking 1,750,000 open house today, 2 to 4. 2828 Keystone Drive. This is a lovely 5 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 6,748 square footer. She big. So this is just past the kind of the commercial area of Evergreen. You're going to take either Sugar Bush or you're going to take Keystone to get back to this property. That's a lot of square footage. It's a nice tile roof. Cool. Feeling 90s already. Nice office. Nice sitting area. Cool. You got the Ow Wolf appliances. Nice open flow. There's something about this house, though. There's something about it that's not doing it for me. It's like I want to like it, but I'm not sure what I don't like about it. Just maybe it's just a little maybe it feels a little bit tired. Like nothing is wrong. It's got great space. It's got great feature. It's a little tired, right? And just a lot of square footage to have to redo. It's so much square footage, good location in Evergreen. So if you want to put 300, 400K into a house to get it banging, here you go. I'm not sure if that's going to put you at like the $3 million mark on this to get a ton of money back on it. But all right, there you have it. All right. All right. I don't know why my voice was getting quieter as I talked about that one, but it's like I felt older. I didn't want to offend. I didn't want to offend it. Right? It's like going over to your grandma's house and you just put on your best behavior. That's what I felt like I was doing with that house. This one is being brought to you by Jamie Shingwick of the Greenhouse. And they're asking 2,190,000. Okay, we're gonna move on. You have a good day, Keystone Drive. All right, our next new property is 180 Outpost Lane. This is over in Floyd Hill neighborhood. This is the one that looks like we got a lot going on. We got one, two, three, four outdoor sing areas. Floyd Hill area, amazing windows. I mean, amazing windows, which give you amazing views. That's what I'm getting at. What do we got? 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, 7,101 square feet. Look at the views. So this is the Floyd Hill neighborhood. So you're Clear Creek County. So you're kind of like on the little island, but the total opposite end of the spectrum as far as an island. You're on the island of the mountains, if that makes sense, which it probably doesn't. Double oven. Here's what I'm saying. Floyd Hill is this little section here. So not really connected to any shopping or recreation or anything like that. So that's what I mean. You're a little bit of an island, but you have all the views. Let me get back to where I was. Boom, right about there. There we go. Cool. Okay. This thing on the side here is feeling off. Hmm. Hmm. We got on the bookshelf there, we have Vogue, a book that says something Kate Moss. All right. It's fine, right? It's good. It's a cute house. Whoa. Whoa. There's a lot of stories. That's why you have an elevator. That's I like that. I like that flow there. Holy crap, everyone's like, that's so many stairs. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't worry. Don't worry, you got an elevator. Thank goodness. I mean, it's showing 6 floors. It's giving 6 floors. 6 floors. That's wild. Unassuming from there, the big house. One, two, three, four. I'm counting four. I don't know. Maybe there's a bunker. Caroline Wagner is listing this property. She's with Coldwell Banker. Asking price is 2,250,000. All right, we got two to go here. 22196 Boarhead Road over in Indian Hills neighborhood. We had tennis courts out back. I already see 6 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 4,783 square feet, sitting on 12.0 something acres. Indian Hills is really great, easy access. Look how close you are to 285. Far enough back that you're not going to be able to hear it, I'm assuming. Maybe you can, but really great, easy access to get back down the hill to like North Highlands Ranch area, Morrison area. There you go. Let's check it out. Okay. Okay. We've seen this one before, haven't we? Is there I think down that can't point to it enough. Down here, I feel like there's a pool there. I feel like this was listed before by somebody else. Let's see. If there's a pool, If there's a pool, I'm bailing on this video. You know why? You only get one shot. This is like Eminem on 8 Mile. You only get one shot to make it happen on this channel. And I actually don't think that's the pool one. It is. It is. It is. I've seen this before. We're out. We're out. We're not doing this. You could go check it out on my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. How dare you, 22196 Boarhead Road, try to sneak back into the channel like you're going to catch me slipping. I look at these houses every week, Boarhead. So we're to going to the top of the heap here. Lastly, but not leastly, holy guacamole. 80 Elk Crossing Lane over in Upper Bear Creek neighborhood. Look at that. We got acreage here. 7.3 acres. Absolutely gorgeous. 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 6,354 square feet. Look at that big 3-car garage with the little drive through, breeze through. Get yourself out of the rain. Meandering Upper Bear Creek there. Nice tile roof. Who's got it? Who's got the 3.25? One of you guys got it. Nice beaming, nice beams, wood beams up top. This is fun spiral staircase. I don't know if you're gonna love that or hate that, but I think it's fun. I still got good knees. I can do it. Nice. Upper Bear Creek neighborhood too, really nice. Not too far from the golf course there. I mean, you're back kind of Witter Gulch, so you're far enough back in here that you're likely, if you want to just cut the quick way over to 74, you'll take stagecoach to cut it over. Or you could take the nice kind of windy path. I consider this the Beverly Hills of Evergreen at some part. There's some giant castles over in there. So cool location. Nice double oven. Kitchen looks good. Not too expansive. These little, I forget what you call these, like blind boxes. I know that's not what they're called, but they always make the house look older than it is to me. Oh, look at that. Okay. It's got a mountain vibe. Not like castles, Tatiana, but like, I mean, actually, a couple of them look like castles. At the end here, I'll jump you over there and see if I can get on the road and find you one. Cool. This thing's looking good though. Good location. I don't know what to do with that space there. I don't know. Just once you start getting up to like 6,000 square feet, it's like you got to go see it in person because it's hard to get that flow understood in the photos here. So you hit me up. You guys hit me up if you want to go see this one IRL. You can also go follow me on Instagram if you haven't done that yet. Cool. There you have it. 80 Elk Crossing Lane being brought to you by Lark Stewart of Live Sotheby's International Realty. They are asking 3,250,000. Let me see if I can go jump on the road there for you and show you some of the bangers. Let's see, where would they be? Probably right about. Let me go with the satellite view first. Oh, where did I just put myself? Go map. We're gonna go satellite first. I'll find you one of these big ones here. Yeah, look at this bad boy here. Can we see it from here? Oh, it's up on the hill. Not doing it justice. No. What a unfulfilling way to finish the video I gave you. I talk about castles and then I can't find you one. How about right here? Yeah, there's a look at that. That's ridiculous. Look at that thing. Holy guacamole. That's a good one there for you. And then they're right by the creek, so they have a little bridge that's going over the creek. Yeah, you get the point. But sweet, I would love to help you guys sell you one of those. So you guys, thank you for jumping on today. Just a reminder, if you want to go see all these properties in all their glory, you go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and then check out one of the favorite buttons, my favorite buttons on my website. It's called Contact Us. This is where you put in your legitimate contact information and you put a little message in here like, "Hi Sean. Hi Sean. Watched You spell better than I can. Watched your videos. Love you. Want to buy a house." I'm butchering it. I got my mouse pad in the way there in my defense. Um, Call me to set up a buyer's consultation. Boom. And then you send that to me, and then I call you, and then we get you started on your journey to find the right level of mountain living for you. So that is it. I hope you guys had a great time hanging out with me today. 2 hours and 20 minutes. We do this every Saturday, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll be back here next time. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. And don't forget, I love you. Goodbye.